Hello there, welcome back to my channel. I am Leo, and today we're continuing our gameplay of the excavation of Hope's Barrow. But before we continue, I want to remind you that if you like my content, please smash that like button down there and consider subscribing to the channel. I upload a great variety of games and content in the channel. I'm pretty sure that there will be something for you here. Also, I have a new Twitch channel, and it's in the road affiliate. If you could go to the link down below and drop me a follow over there, that would be great. And of course, I'd love to have you there when I'm live to chat, just chill or lurk, whatever you want. And with all that out of the way, let's dive in right into the game. Okay, we left off when we were about to make Father Roach lead Miss Bateman to Leonard's Shoulders house. So let's ask him to do so. Okay, I'm ready to go to Mr. Shoulders' house.
I'm ready to go to Mr. Shoulders' house.
Excellent. I feel the fresh air will do me well. Follow me.
Okay. So far, I know the way. Oh.
Good morning, Father.
Good morning, Mrs. Duplancy. Mrs. Duplancy, this is Thomasina Bateman, a visitor to our parish.
We've already had the pleasure of meeting, Father.
Excellent. Miss Bateman, don't hesitate to try one of Mrs. Duplancy's wonderful cakes.
Yes, I've heard about her famous Bakewell puddings.
I'll be here all day, young lady. But remember, once they're gone, they're gone. Those little whelps have already gobbled up all the gingerbread.
You are doing God's work, Mrs. Duplancy.
He smiles upon us, Father.
Miss Bateman, if you'd like to follow me. Let's talk of graves, of worms, and epitaphs. Make dust our paper, and with rainy eyes, write sorrow on the bosom of the earth. Let's choose executors, and talk of wills.
Shakespeare?
Quite.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. I'm just going to guess because I don't have any idea. I suppose that would be
Macbeth.
Magnificent guess,
Okay.
Miss Bateman. But I'm afraid that passage is from Richard II. Studying the work of the bard is one of my favorite pastimes. Follow me. Behold, the vast expanse of God's creation. The moors extend as far as the mortal eye can see. Beautiful, is it not?
Oh, let's go with indeed the moors are beautiful.
Indeed, the moors are beautiful.
The beauty of God's creation is that it takes so many forms. How can one take in such a view and not have faith? Some look at these moors and think this a godless land. But I tell you, he is found in all domains. The Lord's work is all about us. Tell me, Miss Bateman, do you believe in God?
Tell the truth, Father Roach seems prepared to hear it. Lie. You might want to avoid a tense situation. Well, let's just go with the truth. Thomasina does not believe in God.
I was brought up Anglican. The church was an important part of my early life, Father Roach. But what happened to my father eventually made me question things.
If you don't mind me asking, my child, what happened to your father?
He had an accident when I was very young.
Okay, flashback time.
Come along now, Thomasina. Let's get out of the rain. Remember what I told you, all right? Be a good girl. People are unwell here. They don't want to hear you running about making noise. Understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. And don't annoy the nurses.
I promise I won't.
Good. Now, let's see your father.
Mother,
Mummy is crying.
father.
Daddy is sleeping. Daddy, wake up! Daddy, wake up!
I remember at the start of the game, Thomasina was coming to this place to see her father about something. Then we like went in a flashback to the current game before she came here. So I think this all will relate
Mummy is crying. Mummy?
to what's happening in Hope's Barrow, maybe.
Mummy?
Good evening, Mr. Bateman. Hello, little one. You must be Thomasina?
Yes.
My name is Nurse Blaketon. I just need to talk to your mummy for a little bit. I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Bateman. Mrs. Bateman?
Will he ever talk again, Nurse Blaketon?
The doctor is uncertain, Mrs. Bateman. There is the possibility that Mr. Bateman won't regain any movement at all. But we will do our utmost to look after Mr. Bateman here at Ticehurst Manor. He will have a nurse by his side at all times, I can assure you.
Well, seems like it's more serious.
What sort of
Then it
god
does.
would allow this fate to befall such a kind and honest man?
I'm sorry to hear this. God moves in mysterious ways, but he loves us all. Come along now.
Hello? She scampered off in a
that?
hurry. Who was that?
Some primitive folk make their home out on the moors. I suggest you keep your wits about you when you are exploring, and don't stray too far from Bewley.
I see. How much farther to Mr. Shoulder's house?
Still quite a walk, I'm afraid, but we'll get to him soon enough. Now then, take a look at this. Legend has it that this cairn has stood here for over 1,000 years.
How remarkable.
The Devil's Toe.
I beg your pardon?
That's what it's called. The Devil's Toe.
Oh, I see.
Come now, onward.
Okay, nice tour.
We walked and walked across that vast, featureless landscape. All the while, Father Roach was whistling away merrily. Just as I had begun to wonder if we were hopelessly lost, a building emerged from the mist. Mr. Shoulder's cottage.
Here we are, Miss Bateman. Unless my memory fails me completely, this is Mr. Leonard Shoulder's house.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
Now, no need to thank me after your providential assistance today. However, I have something to ask you.
Yes?
Please don't tell Mrs. de Plancy about my little scene in the woods. She will only fret. The poor dear woman has enough on her mind as it is.
I shan't mention it.
Thank you. You'd better see if Mr. Shoulder is in.
Okay, and don't go too far, Father, because I don't think I can return to the town by myself.
A sweet little hen, plump and well groomed. A fearsome looking beast. A sweet little hen, plump and well groomed.
That's what's this? A carved stone.
A carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon. Father, what do you make of this?
A peculiar adornment. I've not seen any like this in Bewley, though it does remind me of a passage by the bard himself. It is the very error of the moon. She comes nearer earth than she was wont, and makes men mad.
I don't fucking know. Motello?
Precisely, Miss Bateman. 1 out of 2, Miss Bateman.
Mr. Shoulder has stacked blocks of wood neatly beneath this small lean-to.
Very neat and tidy.
Let's knock.
Mr. Shoulder? Is Thomasina Bateman here? I'm here in Bewley as discussed.
Maybe try again. His hearing probably isn't the best at his age.
This is really weird.
Mr. Shoulder, are you home? It appears Mr. Shoulder is not at home. Curses.
Perhaps you could try the handle.
It's locked.
Inside the window.
No sign of life.
None.
That's
The window is nice and clean. The dwelling is by no means abandoned.
That's a poor choice of words. No signs of life. Because, I don't know, I'm fearing the worst for poor Mr. Shoulder.
A woolen undergarment. A pair of thick woolen trousers. That glove looks familiar. I wonder if it matches the glove I found behind the plough and furrow.
Where was it that we found it? Behind the street? In the alley?
A fine white glove, gents style. I found it in the alleyway behind the plough and furrow.
Yeah.
The gloves are a pair. Does this mean Mr. Shoulder was in the alley last night? Why didn't he come inside to see me?
Okay,
Perhaps
that's
he's gone
weird.
for a stroll.
Possibly.
I'd suggest you call back later, my child. I myself must make my way back home. I have some matters to attend to at the church. Shall I accompany you back to Bewley?
Oh, no, you go ahead, Father. Thank you. Well, yeah, I want to look around a bit more. I hope I can return to town on my own.
No, you go ahead, Father. Thank you.
As you wish. Farewell, Miss Bateman. I hope Mr. Shoulder finds his way to you.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
My pleasure. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Suppose Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Correct. That I shall say good night till it be morrow. Lord be with you.
Well, Mr. Shoulder, you've brought me to Bewley, and now you're nowhere to be found.
Yes, this is very well. Okay, this is locked. Should I try to take this glove?
Mr. Shoulder must have dropped the matching glove last night. What was he doing in the alley? Rather rude of him not to come inside and see me. A carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon. It's bolted onto the door itself. I can't remove it. I'm rather fond of this colour. Perhaps Mr. Shoulder and I share similar taste. I've come a long way to meet you, Mr. Shoulder. Please open the door.
Okay, well,
As I trudged back to Bewley across those cold moors, I made a new resolution.
I didn't want to go back yet, but I don't think I had any option. I didn't have a. I tried to go to the back of the house, but I didn't see a way to do it.
I would find Hobbs Barrow myself, with or without Mr. Shoulder. The train! That must be Kenneth. I should go and meet him at the station.
Okay, to find Hobbs Barrow without any help. This way, right? Nope. The station must be this way. Or not. Oh yeah, this way.
Where is Kenneth?
No, Mr. Tillet works here.
He was supposed to wait for me at the station. Well, that's one mystery solved. It's Arthur Tillet. What's he doing in there? Mr. Tillet, where did you go last night?
Have we met?
Last night at the Plough and Furrow.
Oh, Miss Bateman. I were blind drunk last night and woke up with a stinking headache.
You still smell like a brewery.
Sorry.
You went to use the lavatory and never came back, Mr. Tillet. I searched everywhere for you.
I think I remember you bought me a drink. Then it's all a blur. I woke up in my bed this morning with my wife sour at me for waking her at some ungodly hour.
About last night. What were you going to tell me about Leonard Shoulder?
Who?
Leonard Shoulder. You told me you knew him. And promised to tell me more if I bought you a drink. Which I did. So what were you going to tell me?
I don't really know the old bugger.
But you said you did.
Oh, aye. No, I know naught about him. No, naught about Leonard Shoulder.
I don't believe
You're
you.
hiding something, Mr. Tillet. I don't believe you.
I say a lot of things when I've got the drink in me. I probably just wanted you to buy me an ale.
A likely story.
Look, what would I gain from lying to you? I just wanted another drink.
Even if that's the case, it doesn't explain your disappearance.
Aye, I don't remember out.
About last night. You really don't remember where you went last night?
As I say, it's all a blur. I remember needing a piss, then nothing. Well, you must have missed me when I came out.
I did not. I even went to the gents' toilets to find you.
Oh, aye, a sight for sore eyes.
It was. I checked everywhere, and you were nowhere to be found. The back door leading to the alleyway was blocked from the outside.
Oh, aye?
Yes. You must have exited through that door, Mr. Tillet.
But you just said it were blocked.
There must be an explanation.
My mind has drawn a blank.
Why
this is
was
weird.
the door blocked? Did you block it?
I told you I don't remember. I've naught to say 'cause I remember naught.
I found Mr. Shoulder's house, but he wasn't home.
Don't worry, you'll find him.
How's your headache faring?
It feels like a steam engine is driving full pelt in a circle around me skull.
Be sure to drink plenty of water, Mr. Tillett.
Aye. I'll survive.
So, you work here?
Aye. Bewley Station Master at your service. Would you like to buy a ticket?
Not just yet, thank you. I understand that some of the locals are not too happy about this new station.
Aye. I'd go as far as saying the whole village.
How long has the station been open for?
About 3 months. We're on the Midland Railway line. This employment's been a saviour for me. If I weren't stood here, I'd be drinking my life away at the pub right now. It's worth the occasional withering look from Cyril and the rest of them.
What does a station master do?
A bit of this and a bit of that. I don't wish to bore you with such things.
As you wish.
My responsibilities here keep me on the straight and narrow, I'll tell you that much. A sense of duty can do wonders for a lost soul.
Indeed. This must be a rather lonesome post to occupy.
Trains pass through here more regularly than you might think, lass.
I mean, if he didn't work here, he says he will be even more drunk than he usually is. Good lord. Okay, yeah, but
I'm
Kenneth.
looking for my assistant, Kenneth.
Oh, aye.
His train has arrived.
Not a single soul disembarked the last train.
What
Miss
the
Bateman.
fuck?
Impossible. Was that not the midday train from London by way of Derby?
Aye, it were. Mr. Price were here, unloaded a few crates.
But no Kenneth.
Not a soul. Hold on. One of them crates had your name on it, Miss Bateman. A great big one it were, with...
A red ribbon.
Aye.
What is Kenneth playing at, sending my equipment but not himself? Curses.
He is fired!
Where is my crate now?
Mr. Price took away all the crates on his cart.
Who?
Mr. Price, he's the postmaster.
Where can I find Mr. Price?
He lives above the storeroom, just north of the plough and furrow. You'll see it. There's a Royal Mail plaque on the wall.
Thank you. What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
Oh, you've heard of his lordship, then?
Yes. Do you know him?
Aye. He comes into the village from time to time, gives sweets to the children, hires young men to work his land. He's well liked around here.
I sense some hesitation, Mr. Tillett.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think
we
that's
kind
true.
of have an unspoken agreement with his lordship. He looks after us, provided we leave him alone.
I don't follow.
He likes his privacy.
Some people do.
No one is allowed to visit him.
Do you mean to say that he's a bit eccentric?
No. I've heard people got fired at when approaching his manor uninvited.
Good grief. But is this true?
Well, I won't be the one to find out.
I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow.
Hobbs Barrow.
It's why Leonard Shoulder invited me to Bewley. He thought I might like to excavate it.
Oh, aye. I heard about a Hobbs Barrow somewhere out there. There's some old stories around it.
What stories?
I can't remember.
Mr. Tillett, please. This is important.
Figures.
I'm awfully sorry, Miss Bateman. I'll try to remember. If he invited you here, then I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you all about it.
That's if I ever get to meet him.
That was
I'm
empty.
sure you will.
Farewell for now.
Ta-ra!
Let's go to the postmaster then. Hey, the cat. The weird cat.
Cyril is no doubt keeping watch on any potential new arrivals from the railway station. Good day to you, Cyril.
How do, lass?
What are you up to, Cyril?
Keeping an eye on that bleeding railway station. That's what. Thankfully, no one got off the last train.
Really hate that station, don't you?
Oh, I curse Midland Railway for bringing their damn line through Bewley. This is our town, our land. 'Tis no place for outsiders.
So you keep saying.
Anyway, no more trains today. Almost time to celebrate with an ale, I think.
I could do with one myself.
You paying?
No. I found Mr. Shoulder's house today, but he wasn't home.
Why the bleeding hell should I care, lass?
I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow. Do you know where it is?
Mind your own business, lass.
You really are quite helpful, aren't you?
Super helpful.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra, lass.
Okay, I think it was here
A small plaque beside the door.
or here.
That must be the postmaster's storeroom. He looks a little chirpier than your average Bewley resident. Hello,
Good day. I haven't seen you in Bewley before.
I'm just visiting.
Lovely. It's nice to see a new face. We don't get many visitors. My name's Henry. Henry Long.
Nice to meet you, Henry. Thomasina Bateman.
Wonderful. What a treat.
You seem in a good mood, Mr. Long.
It's just lovely to see a new face. Where are you from, Miss Bateman?
He seems harmless.
Originally a small town on the outskirts of Derby, Mr. Long, though I currently reside in London.
London? I've never met anyone from London. How very exciting. Have you lived there a long time?
It's been quite a few years now, yes.
I've heard that the air there is so heavy with smoke, it makes it hard to breathe. Is that true?
Some days.
Oh, you must miss the fresh northern air. Well, you've got that in Bewley. No factories out here. Such things are a blight on his creation. I were born in this very home I stand in front of. Bewley is in my blood. Why would I ever want to leave? Especially now I can meet new folk thanks to the railway line.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm looking for Mr. Price, the postmaster.
Oh, Mr. Price, my lovely neighbour. I'm afraid you've just missed him.
Curses.
I saw him wheeling a large crate into his storeroom just there.
It must be mine. I really need it.
Have a look through the window to see if it's yours.
Where did Mr. Price go?
I don't know. The man were in a hurry. I know he has family in Bakewell.
That's miles away. Did he leave by foot?
No, by horse. He must be a few miles down the road by now.
Curses.
Oh shit.
When will Mr. Price be back?
He didn't say. Could be tonight, could be a few days.
How infuriating.
I told him I'd keep watch of his storeroom, and I'm a man of my word, Miss Bateman. I shall not budge from this spot.
He's going to be a problem.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, funny old fellow. I hear he lives way out on the moors somewhere.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not for a long while now that you mention it. Why do you ask?
It's a long story, but I was to meet him in Bewley. He invited me here.
Well, I must thank him when I see him for inviting such an enchanting young woman.
You flatter me, Mr. Long. I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow.
One of those old burial hills.
Yes. Do you know where it is?
Believe it or not, I haven't set foot on the moor since I were a child.
Why is that?
I've got all I need right here in Bewley. And we're all truly blessed with the railway station, which brings us lovely new faces.
Your opinion of the railway station differs widely from your fellow townsfolk, Mr. Long. I've not met anyone particularly keen on it.
That railway line is the start of a new era for Bewley. Mark my words. There's much to protect here, but we need new blood. I hope that some of you visitors will actually stay here permanently.
Why is that?
So I have new friends to talk to. Some people here don't want any new friends. Cyril Farnaby, the miserable old sod, is the worst offender.
I've had the pleasure of meeting Cyril. He really dislikes the railway station.
Absolutely miserable he is. I've tried to convince him many times that the station will help Bewley. He just doesn't understand.
I met him last night in the Plough and Furrow.
Aye, the scene of our many debates. Blimey. I could go for an ale right now, actually.
Can I buy you a drink?
Really?
No. Wait. Do you think Mr. Kemp will let me open a tap?
Perhaps. You could always ask him. I shouldn't leave anyway. Mr. Price is relying on me to keep watch of his storeroom.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
Come on, I need to get my crate.
Royal Mail, Postmaster's Residence. This must be the local post office. There's my crate. Kenneth always ties a red... I can see an envelope tucked behind the ribbon. Perhaps it can help explain Kenneth's absence. I'm going to have to get in there.
The postmaster isn't home.
But my crate is in there.
You'll have to wait for Mr. Price to get back.
Oh crap. Well, I guess I'm going to go to the bar, try to open a tab and start buying aid for people so they stop annoying me. Oh, the drunkard is back.
A fine exemplar of inebriation. I'm sorry to ask this, Mr. Kemp, but could I please open a tab?
Still not in your purse?
I'm afraid not. My assistant hasn't arrived as planned, so I find myself in a bind. He must have put the money in my crate, which is currently being held in Mr. Price's storeroom.
Well, as you know, I run an honest establishment here, and I do trust you. So yes, I'll open an account for you, to be settled at the end of your stay.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Now then, I'll be needing something of value as a deposit.
I thought you said you trusted me.
Aye, it's not personal.
Oh, sorry, I clicked. But I don't know what he's saying. It's not personal? Okay.
How can I open a tab again?
Okay.
Leave me an item of value as a deposit. I'll give it back to you at the end of your stay, when it will be time to pay the piper.
I found Mr. Shoulder's home, thanks to the help of Father Roach.
Wonderful! So you've met our vicar then?
Yes, I did. An interesting character.
Indeed. So, did old Leonard apologise for his absence?
Not quite. He wasn't home.
What is that man playing at?
You tell me. I've decided to find Hobbs Barrow without Mr. Shoulder's aid.
Are you sure that's a wise idea, lass?
What other choice do I have? I have a feeling he is avoiding me. Do you know where I can find the Barrow?
No, sorry. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
Speaking of mother's grave, I found your mother's grave.
My assistant has not arrived as planned.
Oh, is everything all right?
I'm not entirely sure.
Am I to keep a room for him just in case?
If you could hold it for one more night, Mr. Kemp.
As you wish.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
A most charming man, Miss Bateman. He looks after us here, a good fellow.
Where does he live?
Panswick Manor, on the moors. No visitors allowed. His lordship likes his privacy.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Okay, what do I have of value? Well, I could give him this necklace. I don't know who. From who? It's not mine, but.
Will you accept this silver cross pendant as a deposit?
Can I take a closer look at it? Aye, silver. That'll do.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Can I get you something to...
I don't know. I click. Like my finger is resting on the button and I click. Without thinking. Okay, I'll keep my hand off the mouse. Yes, please. One drink, one heart. Not right now. I should keep a clear
Not
head.
right now, Mr. Kemp.
As you were.
Okay, now that I have a tab, I'm going to start buying ales for everyone.
Hello,
day.
Can I buy you a drink, Henry?
Really?
Really? We can talk more at the inn.
But I told Mr. Price I'd keep watch of his storeroom.
Doors have locks for this very reason.
You're right. One drink won't take long. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make our way.
Oh, but I was going to say anything like...
The
hey.
rocket weren't Stevenson's only design, you know. Before that, there were the Blucher and the Locomotion. But my favourite would have to be the Lancashire Witch. I believe he built that in 1828. In Newcastle, of course. Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait!
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
I couldn't even get a word in.
He likes a good chinwag, our Henry.
He certainly does.
Okay, that was stupid. Now what?
It's Mr. Stanley Kemp. He has the serious... Henry Long can talk, can't he?
He's a colourful character. The man drinks like a fish.
He certainly does.
I've seen him drink this place dry and still be up to tend his garden at sunrise. The man can truly hold his ale.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
So, no hope to get him drunk and let me go into the postmaster's office, right? Let's talk again with
Hello?
this grave digger.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
Naught to say, except don't be sniffing around his lordship's manor. You'll end up with a round of shot in you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Just mind your own business around here.
I really must find Hobbs Barrow.
What did I tell you last time? Naught to be found digging around in those things.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Alright, we need to get that crate.
Hello?
Good day.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
How could I get this guy drunk?
Good day.
Hello, miss.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
Not a lot. I know he's in charge around here.
Does he come to the village often?
Not really. He has a manor out on the moors.
Have you ever been there?
Heavens, no. Villagers aren't allowed there.
Why not?
Dunno. It's just the way it is.
Are you sure you know nothing of Hobbs Barrow? I really must find it.
I'm sure.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Hello?
Yes?
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
He gave me some sweets once. My friend says that Lord Panswick has special trees at his manor that grow sweets on their branches. You think that's true, miss?
I think that's very unlikely.
Me too.
Are you sure you know nothing of Hobbs Barrow?
That like a wheelbarrow?
Never mind. Goodbye.
Yeah,
Goodbye, miss.
it's useless. Let's see if we can talk to the father again.
I don't think anyone is home. Good day.
Yes?
What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
His lordship commands much respect around here, lass. Keeps me busy with work. Why do you ask?
Just curious. Are you sure you don't know where Hobbs Barrow is?
Sorry, lass.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Oh, come on. How can I get that guy drunk?
Hello?
Good day.
Are you sure you don't know where Hobbs Barrow is?
Hobbs, what?
Never mind.
Yeah.
Father Roach asked me not to discuss that with Mrs. Duplancy.
Okay, let's not betray
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
the father's trust. Although it was really weird.
It's locked.
Okay, no one's here.
A memorial list of former vicars. They stretch back several hundred years.
There's nothing new here. How can I get that guy drunk? Oh, well, but if we need... Let's talk with Mr. Chillet.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Okay.
Good day to you, Cyril.
How do, lass?
What do you make of Henry Long?
An idiot who thinks that station's a good idea. Can you imagine? Strangers pouring into Bewley. Turns the stomach, that does.
Maybe he has a point. You could travel.
Bah! You're an outsider. I'd expect you to have such a bad opinion. But Henry, he's a Bewley lad. We've had the odd Barney or two in the pub over it all.
I can imagine.
All right, let's get those two into
Can I buy you a
debate.
drink, Cyril?
Now,
Yes.
go on then, lass.
Follow me.
So then he turns around and says, "Why is a dog like a tree?" And I says, "I don't know." And he says, "Because they both lose their bark once they're dead."
Very droll, Cyril. Well, it's been a pleasure, but I must be off.
Aye, lass. Ta for the drink. You're not too bad for an outsider.
Okay, let's find Henry now and buy him a drink. That will keep him busy.
Hello.
Good day.
Can I buy you another drink?
I suppose one more ale won't hurt. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make...
Again misclicked.
To think, if that station hadn't been built, we would never have met. Blessed be the Midland Railway.
Idiot!
Haha.
That station is the worst decision this village has ever made!
Cyril Farnaby, a miserable man with miserable ideas. I will change your mind even if it kills me.
Great. Now we can go to the postmaster's storage room.
Locked, as expected. I need to get inside without attracting too much attention. A warehouse. I don't think battering the door down is the solution here. I don't wish to draw too much attention. He's currently debating the merits of the railway station at the inn.
Okay, how can I get in?
A warehouse. The door is still
Okay.
locked.
Without drawing any attention. Well, I don't have. Well, let's check around a bit. How can I get there? Hey, I haven't talked with this guy.
No one here. I have nothing else to ask.
Okay, let's go this way.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment. Horace is the leader of this band of merry men. Do you know where I can find a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Never heard of it.
Thanks for your time.
We'll be done by tomorrow morning. Come back then if you want to explore the woods.
Okay, no woods till tomorrow. That's clear. Where else? I didn't see anything new at the church. Okay, I'm too curious, so I'm going to try and dig this.
I may be a barrow digger, but I am no grave robber.
I knew it.
This appears to be a recently dug, unmarked grave. Margaret's Lookout. I wonder who Margaret is, or was.
Her headstone's around here.
Here lies Elizabeth Farnaby.
That must be Cyril's wife.
Here lies Margaret Tillett, beloved mother, wife, and sister. Here lies Margaret Tillett, beloved mother, wife, and sister. Today she dances with angels.
Okay, that must be Mr. Tillett's mother. Oh man, what a place. I didn't see this.
In memory of George Paxton. In memory of William Ager. In memory of Romeo Hegg, dearly missed by his beloved Juliet.
Really?
In memory of Henry Crozier.
Must be Blacksmith's father.
In memory of Millicent Smith. In memory of Mabel Hurst. In memory of Percival Roach.
Must be
In
family
memory of George Paxton.
of the vicar.
In memory of Peter Black.
What else can I look about?
There's nothing else I wish. I'd rather not go into those horrible toilets again.
Oh, that's that kid again.
Good day. Are you sure you don't know anything about Hobbs Barrow? I would very much like to find it.
No.
Goodbye. The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Yeah, let's get back. Well, where was that little beck? Let's see if I can find it again. And this girl.
Wally took Myrtle.
Pardon?
He took her and ran off. I hate him.
Is Myrtle one of your dolls?
Yes, my favourite. Mummy made her for me. She's so beautiful. Wally is the worst brother in the whole world.
Why did your brother take Myrtle away?
He's just jealous because Daddy is letting me come with him to the market tomorrow. Wally thinks I'm Daddy's favourite, so he took Myrtle from me. What if he rips her to tatters? What if he feeds her to Mr. Bryden's goat?
Don't worry, Jane. I'm sure he wouldn't do such a thing. Where did your brother go?
I don't know. Home, maybe. But I have to wait here for Myrtle's friends to dry out.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
I have, yes.
You have?
We aren't supposed to talk about it.
Why not?
Would you like to go there?
Yes, I would very much like to.
I'll tell you where it is if you find Myrtle for me.
Okay, that's progress.
Yes! But don't tell anyone about it or I'll be told off.
I promise.
Please find Myrtle first. I miss her.
I will. Where do you live?
Our home is on the other side of the village, miss. Maybe Wally went back there. Or maybe he's left her out on the moors. Poor Myrtle. I'm going to kick him so hard.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye, miss.
I know where the house is. I just saw the kid there. Oh, not this way. Nope, not this way either. Shit. There he is.
Good day. Jane tells me you've taken Myrtle away.
And what if I did?
That's a bit mean, don't you think?
She kicked me! Look at this bruise on my leg!
That does look quite bad. Why did she kick you?
Because she's a little goblin. You don't know what she can be like. Besides, Myrtle is gone now. I've given her to the fair folk. That'll teach her.
Oh, really?
Who are the fair folk?
The little people of the moors. I gave Myrtle to them.
Little people? You don't mean fairies, do you?
We call them fair folk round here.
Wally, there is no such thing as fairies.
It's two, and I gave him a doll.
Goodbye.
Okay, we have to go back there.
The road disappeared.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to get lost. Okay, we saw that girl, those people around the cairn. Little fucking kid. Okay, I think I'm hearing like bells, and this was here before.
I'm not sure if these are poisonous or edible. It looks like something has been buried in the middle.
Yeah, that wasn't there.
I'd better not touch them. They could be poisonous.
Not the motion, idiot.
It looks like something has been buried in the middle.
This. Another flashback.
Please stop leaving your toys lying about the place. What happened the last time you left your dolly under the tree?
A fox ate it, madame.
Yes, it did. Fetch it now, won't you? Then I'll fix your supper.
Yes, madame. It's the gateway to the fairy kingdom.
Okay. Josephine.
There you are, Josephine. I won't let the foxes eat you.
Who's that you have there, little bird?
Josephine.
That was when the father was still good, in good shape.
Oh, fairies, you say?
Yes, Daddy.
Do you believe in fairies?
Of course. Do you see those mushrooms over there?
Yes.
That's the gateway to their kingdom. That's where Josephine and I go to talk to the fairies.
Now, listen to me, Thomasina.
Yes?
You're old enough now to hear this. There's no such thing as fairies or talking dolls, my little bird.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, my dear child. I do not wish to upset you. I just want to make sure that you understand the difference between fantasy and reality. Josephine is just a doll, and fairies do not exist.
But, Daddy...
Science is the great antidote to the poison of enthusiasm and superstition. Please always remember that. If you hear anything about fairies or the like again, know that it's hogwash. What is it?
Hogwash. Did Wally bury the doll, I wonder?
Oh.
This must be Jane's ragdoll.
But it has a needle.
Perhaps these wriggling worms are the fair folk young Wally was so fearful of.
Maybe.
How strange. There is a hairpin pierced through the arm. This may come in handy. I'll keep it.
Oh, yeah, it will come in handy.
I shall not return from Bewley empty-handed.
We have our key.
A sharp hairpin. Could be useful.
Okay, let's then go to get my crate. And give the doll to the girl.
Kenneth taught me this useful trick. A hairpin is much more than a hair accessory. A few wiggles and this lock should spring right open. I've snapped the hairpin in the process, but I managed to unlock the door. Let's open this envelope. There's a note inside.
Alright, let's see. Miss Bateman, I beg for your forgiveness. A matter of grave urgency have arisen in London and I cannot join you in Bewley. I have packed your usual equipment and I pray you will find local assistance in my absence. I look forward to seeing you upon your return. Yours faithfully, Kenneth Murdoch.
How very frustrating. I wonder what happened. I'd better get this to the alley before Mr. Long comes back. Moving a fully laden crate through the village square was no easy task. Somehow, no one was there to witness it. But I didn't give up, because I never give up, do I, Mother? I am as stubborn as my father, as you liked to remind me. Wait. Where is my money? It's not in here. Kenneth, you absolute liability of a man.
Really? He didn't pack the money?
Everything else is in here. Picks, specimen trays, shovels. Oh, my chisel, I'll take that. Ah, my lantern. It feels light. There mustn't be any oil inside.
Oh, crap.
I'll leave the rest in the crate. Stanley assured me things would be safe here. No money and no assistant. This is most inconvenient. Still, I've been in worse situations.
If you say
Put
so.
a tab at the inn for now. I'll worry about money later. I must find that barrow and get on with the excavation.
Okay. Yeah, well, we have our tools. We have the promise of a little girl that she will take us to the hub's Barrow. So we have everything we need to get this investigation going, except money and assistant. Okay, but, well, not all can be perfect. But I think this is a good moment to wrap up this video and continue our investigation in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, well, I suppose yes, because you are still here. Just smash that thumbs up button down below to let YouTube know that you like the content and consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me a lot and it's totally free for you. That said, thank you again for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.